back, everybody. My name is Tank. Today, we're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. I'll be giving you my thoughts about where we are in the market, as well as where I think we might be heading in the near future. Before I address this hot market, let me first address how hot it is outside and remind you guys, get some aqua, sip on it for the remainder of the day. Your overall health and hydration is the most important thing. Don't ever forget that. With that being said, it's hot out there, guys. It's dangerously hot. Please stay hydrated. With that being said, guys, let's take a look at CoinMarketCap before we look at the charts here and see how the whole entire crypto market is doing. Right now, the total market cap is $1.9 trillion, and the top 10 coins have all been in double-digit gains percent-wise over the past 7 days. Take a look at all this green, guys. Bullish. Bullish. Let's take a look at Bitcoin's 4-hour time frame. As you guys can see, Bitcoin is trading for $46,273. We're a little bit above yesterday's low, where we traded Bitcoin for $44,600. From that low, we have rised up to where we are now, about 3.89%, which is a good strong move to the upside for Bitcoin over the past day, guys. Again, things just look really, really strong. If you guys can see here, I've kept my TA really, really simple. I have a support line, I have a resistance line, and until this support and or resistance is broken, I don't think I need to do anything else as far as TA. I really don't. I think keeping it simple is the way to go. I could do waves, I could do fib lines, which I've done before, but honestly, until this support or resistance is broken, why? You know, it's been an uptrend. It's been trading in this channel quite well ever since the 20th of last month. And until that's broken, I just don't see the need for it. Right now, we are above the 50 EMA. This is this yellow line here, and we are testing this resistance level again for Bitcoin. I do think that will possibly happen over the next couple of days is we'll probably come up. Maybe not necessarily touch resistance, but we'll come up close to it, get rejected, come back down, and that's totally fine. We need to get a second win. I think, honestly, what we should be waiting for is the end of options, and that should expire on Friday, obviously. But when options expire on Friday, I think we're going to see higher price points real quick. I really do. I think the sentiment's changed. I think people are now getting really, really bullish again. I think now that $44,000 has been flipped and we've been above it for a day or two now, I think people are getting a lot more confident in this push to the upside. I think people are realizing, of course, you know, when you look at the total market movement and not just Bitcoin, but all of the assets within the crypto space, they're all in an uptrend. I think this whole overall sentiment is changing back to being bullish, firmly bullish. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm expecting for Bitcoin to do in the short to near future. If we look on the micro timeframes, and again, I consider the 3 to the 1 hour micro timeframes because I look at the bigger picture usually. 3-hour time frame, as you guys can see, the RSIs are kind of going flat here. We are still in the green, and it does look like we're a little bit overextended, so we could just go sideways or maybe even come down here, retesting this 50 EMA. I think we've been bouncing off the 50 EMA quite nicely for the vast majority of this push to the upside. So I think we could come down to this 50 EMA, which would be 44,000. I don't think necessarily we need to come all the way down there, but I think we could, and that still would be totally, totally healthy, guys. You guys already remember, with every pump, there's a dump. With every dump, there's a pump. It ebbs and it flows, right? That's just the way it goes. It has to come down so we can go back up. So if we come down to the 50 EMA, I wouldn't sweat it. Heck, if it comes down to this support line, again, I'd feel actually really, really confident if it came down again and touched that support line, because it would give it more strength as far as the bigger picture goes. But until that support line is broken or this resistance is broken, again, I'm not sweating it. It can go up and down through this channel all at once. If we look on the 2-hour time frame, we do have a sell signal here. We are in the green still though, so that's kind of giving me mixed signals. I think, again, we could come down, like I said, just a little bit, maybe to that 45,000 on the 2-hour. The 50 EMA is about $45,000. We could come there. That's totally fine. We'll find support and we'll rally back up. I really do think that we'll just keep doing that dance until Friday when options expire, and then we'll start seeing higher price points immediately. 1 hour, pretty much showing me what I thought I'd see. RSIs are starting to point back down. We are still green on the money flow though. So who knows how far down we'll get pushed. But right now, everything looks really, really healthy, guys. That's what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. Don't sell your Bitcoin. Don't sell your ETH. Don't sell your ADA. I'm going to say this after each review on every one of these assets. Ethereum, guys, Ethereum's looking crazy good. This is the resistance line that I charted out not too long ago. This was the resistance that we were hitting throughout the past previous days. We have since then broke that resistance line and are well above it. I think the only thing that really matters is can we flip, which was once resistance, into support. And what I mean by that is can we just kind of range and bounce off this line here. I don't care if we just go sideways, but so long as we bounce off this line a few times and show that it is now support and hold that $3,200 price for Ethereum. That's the only thing I'm kind of zeroing in on for Ethereum. Right now, the overall technical and fundamentals for Ethereum looks super, super bullish. Matter of fact, I said this in my past video. They did a study, or they did some math. They did some math about the burning mechanism and how much ETH is being currently burnt versus how much ETH is being returned back into the supply system. You know, they can still, ETH is not, it doesn't have a fixed supply. There's a set level amount of ETH that comes in to this the ecosystem at set intervals. But the amount of ETH that's being burnt is outweighing the amount of ETH that's actually coming back in. So if that amount keeps up as far as the burn ratio goes, that's actually going to possibly make ETH a deflationary asset. If more ETH is being burnt than it is being printed, by definition, that's what a deflationary asset is. I was a big skeptic about it at first, but honestly, after seeing that report and after seeing that math, it looks very, very promising, guys. I think a lot of other people saw that as well and have become super perma-bulls about ETH. I know I have been a perma-bull for a while about ETH. Not to say, you know, that I'm a maximalist, but I am probably a lifetime ETH bull. So that's what I mean by perma-bull. I will permanently always probably be bullish about ETH. The fundamentals and technicals look great. The development team looks strong. It looks like everything is going down the correct path. I do think that ETH 2.0 and the final switch on over to proof of stake will probably take a lot longer than they're letting on, just because the scale of Ethereum, it's huge. You know, it's the second largest asset in the crypto space. To convert that over to proof of stake is going to take a while. So I know people have been, you know, fed a bunch of dates, but I honestly think like maybe mid next year, possibly even 2023 is probably when that will actually happen. But still, even if that gets pushed back to that time, I still think the price is going to run up and just keep running up simply because of the burning mechanism. It's pushing it down. It honestly looks like, and I was a skeptic, I promise you guys, but it looks like ETH possibly could turn into ultrasound money like they were saying. It looks that way. Math is math. Math doesn't lie. So long as the burning rate stays where it's at, that's the scenario. So Ethereum looking really, really bullish. I'm not too caught up on the smaller time frames. Matter of fact, I'm not even caught up in any hourly time frames at all. I'm caught up in the day-to-day time frames and the month-to-month time frames. Right now, if you zoom out, you know, that's just saying, if when in doubt, zoom out. When you look at the overall picture for ETH, I mean, we've been in nothing but a bull run. Yeah, we've had our downs throughout the years, but honestly, guys, from inception to where we are now, that's nothing but a massive bull run. That's like the same thing as people say for Bitcoin, right? Like if you just zoom out, it's been nothing but a bull run. It's just your level of patience and your overall view of things. Like, you know, it's always how you view it and your point of view. If you have the patience to wait everything out, it's just a perma run. That's all it is. It's just a perma bull run. ADA, guys, let's go over to ADA. ADA's the talk of the town right now. Look at this, guys. Massive, massive run up on ADA's price. We're trading at $1.85 at the making of this video. We had a trend line and I thought that was the only thing that mattered. And it was the only thing that really mattered, guys. So long as we were following that trend line and not breaking that trend line, that's the only thing that really mattered. ADA just left it in the rearview mirror. It said, I don't want nothing to do with that cooties. That trend line has cooties. I'm getting away from it. Like, good on you. You didn't like my trend line anyway. But yeah, guys, ADA looking really, really strong. I'm not even going to really, honestly, I'm not even going to go into lower time frames because I'm just going to tell you, Japan's releasing ADA on their exchange later this month. Super bullish. Also, Charles just released information letting everybody know to be on the lookout this Friday for information about when smart contracts will be released. He's saying everything's looking really, really good. So long as something catastrophic doesn't happen, everything's looking on par to happen exactly like he's been telling us. I know there's been a lot of skeptics. It's taken a long time, but Charles is a perfectionist Sometimes that's good, guys. In this case, it's a good thing. Patience, like I said about Bitcoin and Ethereum, is rewarded. So things are super, super bullish. I think that's where this super big move came from. Be on the lookout, guys. Be on the lookout when it comes to ADA. Don't sell your Bitcoin. Don't sell your ETH. Don't sell your ADA. That's what I'm seeing right now in the charts. I know it was a short video. I'm sorry it was a later video. Had a lot of things to do. I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys would, please consider liking the video. It helps me out tremendously. If you would, also subscribe to the channel. I put out videos every single day giving you guys my unbiased opinion about what's happening in the market. If it's bullish, it's bullish. If it's bearish, I'll tell you. I'll tell you when I'm getting out too. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing, guys. Like always, stay in profits. Protect yourself. Don't overextend. Remain blessed. Peace.